And good evening, everyone. John Russell along with Cal Van Single. We're here with the CatchMark as we have a West Michigan Conference battle between the first place Shelby Tigers and the Montague Wildcats, who have kind of fallen on hard times after the holidays, Cal.
Yeah, we certainly are. But I tell you, John, the first thing that I have to address with you is you cheated on me the other night. My partner figured out, hey, I'm pretty good at calling high school. I can call this college stuff, too. I heard you were phenomenal doing college basketball for Muskegon Community College.
Went well. I mean, when you're talking even JUCO college, you're talking the best players that were on their high school team. So it was a fun experience, fast-paced. 100 points each game. I mean, the two men games that we did were both over 100 points. Wow. I think Muskegon came in averaging 84. So yeah, it was a lot of scoring, fast-paced. It was fun. So, but missed you.
It's good to have you back.
Yeah, no, thanks.
I told Tom Kenner, I'm just loaning you. You're just a loan.
Yeah,
that's all it is. I'm gonna get you back. I'm gonna fight for you if I have to.
Yeah, we'll be fine. I think we're off for college for a while because they're both going on the road for a while, and then Tom tells me that it gets pretty busy, like the latter part of this month. So We'll see how that all works. But I'll tell you what, we got two teams going in opposite directions here a little bit. You got, for one thing, we talked about it a little bit before. It's good to see the Shelby Tigers back. When would you ever think that it would be the Tigers would be in this, coming back to the top of the division? It has been a kind of a long cold spell for the old master Rick Zulik and the Tigers, kind of on Shelby, like, definitely.
Well, the old master filled up a lot of trophy cases there in his day,
right,
at Shelby. So he probably had to learn how to lose. He wasn't used to that.
Right,
he used to winning 18 plus games a year, making long tournament runs. But he has righted the ship. The ship's not taking on water anymore. He's got the ship upright, and they're rolling right now. This will be a good test for them tonight. Montague started out red hot.
Right,
they've been struggling here since after Christmas break.
Yeah, Shelby opened up their season with a loss to Fremont by the score of 54-47, and since then they have ripped off 4 wins in a row. They beat North Muskegon, they beat Oak Ridge, they beat Manistee. They had the game with Mason County postponed, and then just recently they beat White Cloud 71-39. Standings look like this in the West Michigan Conference. Shelby, a perfect 3-0 in the league, 4-1 overall. Ravenna, again, that dogfight there. Ravenna just a game back, 3-1 in the conference, 4-3 overall. Whitehall 3-1 in the conference. They played a great game against Montague, coming back from the break. They're 4-3 overall. Then you have Montague at 2-2 in the league, 3-2 overall, and North Muskegon 2-2 in the league and 4-3 overall. Yeah, Montague started out 3 wins, and I'll tell you what, that very first game against Oak Ridge, I thought, holy smokes. I mean, they were passing behind their back, no-look passes, and it was 46-31. It wasn't that Oak Ridge, even though Oak Ridge is towards the bottom of the conference, I mean, that's a really good Oak Ridge team.
A lot of great athletes.
Yeah. But then they beat Mason County 58-43. Comstock Park 74-56, and then the holidays hit. Talk about the holidays not hitting at the right time for Dave Osborne and his crew. Then we came back and did the Whitehall game over in Whitehall. They wound up losing that one by the score of 53-43, and really cold shooting, cold from the free throw line. It was just not much of a game for Whitehall. And then they played North Muskegon, and they wind up losing in overtime by the score of 58-48 in that one, and then they had a game against Holton canceled because of illness.
Yeah, you take a look at that. Let's go back to the Whitehall game first. It was kind of like they didn't look that inspired to play, and
right.
Not what this is Montague Whitehall.
Sure.
I mean, your coach shouldn't have to say anything that night.
Right.
And they just looked a little bit, for lack of better words, they looked flat. man, they missed a lot of layups, which is unlike them. Normally, they're very fundamentally sound, and they just struggled. Missed the layups, missed the free throws.
Yeah.
Didn't compete real well. I think a lot of them would say, we just didn't compete, didn't match up. They just had a rough game, and then they turn around and lose to North Muskegon. And another game where they didn't shoot the ball well, and they were horrible from the free throw line.
Yeah.
You got to hit your free throws. That's so imperative. You got to do that.
Yeah, this is you don't want to say must game, but I'll tell you what, it's a game that Montague really kind of has to win to keep pace here. They're already 2 games off the pace to Shelby, and if they want to keep Shelby in their sights, they've you got to meet the big boys head on, and so they got to take care of business here tonight.
They have to put a win streak together starting tonight.
Right.
It can't be next week. It's got to start tonight. And I think Dave Osborne realizes if we want to put hardware in the trophy case at the end of the year, we got to get something going.
Sure.
This team is capable of winning the conference, but not the way they've been playing.
No, exactly. Let's take a look at the we don't have point totals or who's averaging what for Coach Zulik over there. Some of his key players will be Carson Clays, Joseph Hayes, and Mason Garcia, along with Wyatt Dickman and Bishop Lee. Meanwhile, we have seen Montague play a few times this year. They have a pretty good battle as far as their points leader between Tate Stein averaging 10 points, just a little over 10 points a game, 4 rebounds and 4 assists. Meanwhile, Owen Rath just about 10 points, about 9.8 points a game, and he's another one. They're going to really start counting on him to come into a game and start lighting up some threes like he does, and he can carry a team for a while.
Yeah, Owen can be instant offense.
Right.
I mean, we've seen it so many times last year as a freshman. He would have to remember Tate Stein goes down.
Sure.
Owen was probably going to spend his year on the JVs at least for a while. Tate goes down. They got to bring him up. The little freshman comes in and lights up.
Yeah.
I mean, game after game after game that we've seen him just played so well. In that Whitehall game, we were looking for point production out of him, and he struggled that night. So, they need when you bring Owen in, it's like, remember the old Vinnie Johnson.
Right, microwave.
The Detroit Pistons, that old microwave. You got instant points out of him, and he's a terrific defender. He's not big by stature-wise.
Right.
But athletically, he does a great job. Offensively, defensively, he's going to give you 110% every night. But, like, even in that Whitehall game, I would like the rest of them. They all just struggled, and they got to get that behind them.
Yeah. Then they have several players averaging 7 points a game. One of them is Tug Nichols. Boy, they don't come any tougher than this kid. We've seen him on the football field for the last couple of years. He's a senior, and he's going to be sacrificing his body. He's going to be all over the floor tonight.
Yeah, he's just a weapon that every coach needs, every coach wants. And he's not big, but he's fierce.
Right.
He's as fierce as a 6'5", 250-pound linebacker and a 5'8", 170-pound body. So he's a fierce competitor, will contend. He can hit the big shots. Remember, he hit a huge 3 last year here in that corner, I think against Ravenna, to win it. So he does so many things well for Dave Osborne and the Montague Wildcats.
That's right. Also, Isaiah Atchison. He's just a sophomore, 6'7", and this boy is still growing. He's kind of growing into his body. He might be. Hey, how you doing?
Hi, Coach.
Good seeing you, man.
Yep. Good luck tomorrow night.
Yeah.
What's that?
I didn't. Yeah. Oh, lost by one. They lost by 1.
Okay. Well, I still couldn't hear him.
Yeah, we're kind of guessing what each other say, but yeah, he's a good guy. I'd like to talk to him someday.
Yeah, he's a neat guy. Yeah.
He's a neat guy. Isaiah Atchison, just a sophomore, 6'7", and as I said, I think he's still got to fill out a little bit. He's kind of, long and lanky, and he's still a growing boy there. But he's averaging 7 points, about 5 rebounds a game, and when he gets and he's just a sophomore, it's hard not to remember that. But as he grows in and gets some experience, he's going to be a force for this team.
He's a dominant force already in that low post, and you're 100% correct. Long and lanky. Right. He needs muscle, and that muscle's going to come in the weight room. But when you're 6'7" and you're 15 years old,
sure,
you're growing so fast. You're growing long so fast. Hard to develop that muscle. He'll get that on him. He's going to be a force not only this year, the next 2 years here for the Montague Wildcats. Great young player.
Yeah, he really is. Then they got Colton Blankstrom. He's our other starter. He's a solid player. He, cuts in and cuts out, can hit the outside shot, can play. He really plays outside in or inside out. So he's, again, got that experience. You look at the Nichols, the Brassfields, you got Colton Blankstrom, those guys that have had all that winning on the football field, and that certainly translates into leadership. When we were talking with Dave Osborne, he says he really likes the chemistry, obviously, on this team.
And you parlayed it perfectly. He's the muscle. He's one of the muscle guys that's out there. But he's used to winning.
Right.
He's not used to losing.
Sure.
So he's going to help get this crew, even as a junior. He's going to help get these guys righted. They're going to right the ship here. And don't be surprised. And Colton's one of those guys, just does a lot of things behind that. Out there, does a lot of the dirty work. And at the end of the night, you're going to go, yeah, he had 6-8 points, but he had 5 rebounds, and he got a block and a steal. And all of a sudden, you look at that, and you're going to go, wow, that transitioned into a lot of points on the other end.
Sure, exactly that. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting here. It's back to the West Michigan Conference from top to bottom being a pretty solid conference. Ravenna coach Courtney Kemp, he always gets the best out of those guys, doesn't he? You never know from year to year what's going to be coming back as far as all of that. But all of a sudden, he's already, well, look at him. He's in the thick of things right now, just a game behind the Shelby Tigers.
Yeah, certainly are. And if it sounds a little bit different tonight, John and I, we were the B team for a while.
Yeah.
We got stuck with the old equipment. Scott DeCamp, who's in front of us right now, they had the power hour tonight at the brewery, and Scott had the good equipment.
Right.
We had the bad equipment.
Yeah.
So
we know how we rate.
I noticed that. But I see the new equipment is here, so hopefully at halftime we can make the switch here, because this is a lot different.
Hopefully we'll be able to get for the first half.
Yeah.
You've never sounded so good to me. I understand they're hearing us fine on the stream. It's just that we can't hear one another. So, and I can't feel my legs.
And I struggle with my hearing anyway.
Hey, Scott.
But I only have one ear now.
Well, I hope we got the one ear.
I think
on your good
the better
ear.
one now.
Is that? So we got it on your bad ear. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to get through this somehow.
Yes, we will.
That's for sure. We will persevere, right?
Yes, we will.
Oh, man.
Hey, Scott's getting a little thin up there on the top. You notice that?
Yeah.
I know all about getting thin up on the top.
Oh,
there.
yeah. Yeah. Working a lot of hours, that's for sure.
Yes, sir.
How about the Whitehall Vikings at 3-1, 4-3 in the conference? Very impressed Christian Subdon. It's first year as a varsity after Nate Artemo makes the move over to Reese Puffer. Really is learning his team. It's always kind of a tough transition, although Christian's been there working the smaller working the lower levels, of the program for a lot of years. But still, until you really take over the reins for the varsity, you never really know what it's like. But they got off to a little bit of a rough start, but he's kind of righted the ship pretty good, and he's got his guys, the Vikings, right in the thick of this race.
Well, he had a blueprint of success right in front of him.
Sure.
So all he's got to do is take that blueprint and use it, and then put his own little additives onto it, his own little quirks, his own little, add a widget here or there, do something that he likes to do.
Right.
He's done a great job. Players are playing for him. We've seen that the other night against Montague. Tell you what, just a great job. Looking forward to that young man's got a very bright future as a young head coach.
Yeah, he really does. And then, like we said, Shelby, it's good to see, I guess we call him the old master. He's been doing this for as long as we've been doing this, Cal. We used to, back in the days when we were up in Newaygo County, we would kind of jump on their bandwagon a little bit. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Shelby, and he was for a lot of years, coached both the girls and the guys both until, they had to wind up having their seasons at the same time, and he just had to make a choice, and he wound up going to the boys. But he's had just a phenomenal career, very respected. And you know what? They've fallen on some rough times here the last several years, 6 or so years, and it speaks volumes to him to stick in. I mean, he's not in it for just the wins and the losses.
Yeah.
Certainly he wants to win, but all those lessons that are learned, that's for sure, with some of the tough seasons that they've had.
He did not abandon ship at all, did he?
No, he didn't.
Look at it. There it is, John. It looks so pretty, doesn't it?
The board you're talking about.
Our board. The board we normally use.
Sure.
The board that we're in love with.
Looks like we're going to have the national anthem coming up here pretty quick.
Yeah, we want to thank Jay Mulder once again for the water and setting us up so nicely. Jay really takes care of us. There's so many other athletic directors here in the West Michigan Conference, but Jay is top, a wonderful guy to work with. He really is. Good man, really good man.
And we got the boss man here today, Brent Rath.
Yeah, we got to behave. We got to behave.
Looks like we're going to have the national anthem here, so we'll take a break and listen.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Star-Spangled Banner recalls our past and ongoing fight for freedom of diversity, and our responsibilities to promote respect and equality for all. Let us be united in those efforts today as we join together in the singing of our national anthem.
And we're back here live in Montague. Just got player introductions, and then we're back underway with game time action. Quick shout out here, the Montague Pep Band. Wow, what a great job playing the national anthem. Outstanding. They've been playing here through the pregame. Just done a great job here tonight. Prep bands add so much excitement to it. They've done really well, especially in national anthem.
I had to check to see if that wasn't the tape. I mean, it was like dead on, wasn't it? Look at the starting lineups, Cal, and I think you got both of those lineups, so we might as well go ahead and get started with the lineups between the Shelby Tigers and the Montague Wildcats, Cal.
All right, starting tonight for the Shelby Tigers, Carson Clays is a junior, 5'9", is a guard. The other guard will be Mason Garcia, junior, 5'8". A forward tonight, 6'1", Joseph Hayes. The other forward tonight is going to be Bishop Lee, is a junior at 6'1". Starting at center, Wyatt Dickman, 6'2". He's a sophomore. Once again, their head coach, Rick Zulik. Assistants, James Dowdy. Spencer Landis is an assistant. Oh, there's a name from the past. For Dave Osborne's Montague Wildcats, starting at a guard tonight, Tug Nichols, 5'8". He's a senior. The other guard, Tate Stein, a senior. He's 6 foot tall. At a forward, Braden Johnson, junior, at 6'4". The other forward is Colton Blankstrom, a senior at 6 foot. At center, Isaiah Atchison, sophomore, 6'7".
All right, we're just about set to get underway. It's going to be Isaiah Atchison jumping up against number 22, Wyatt Dickman. Just a couple of sophomores going at it at midcourt here to start this West Michigan Conference battle off. And the tip is controlled by the Montague Wildcats. Tug Nichols has it in the backcourt, brings it up.
Isaiah controls that very nicely. 6'7", he can jump out of the gym.
Atchison now drives, little rocker step, shoots, misses, rebound, putback. Oh, it's going to be a putback by Brassfield, but knocked out of bounds.
Beautiful drive, one dribble, 2 steps, gets to the rim. Almost was a little bit, he got there so quickly. was almost maybe a little bit too far underneath when he went up for the layup.
Long trigger comes out. It's intercepted by Tate Stein. Stein and Montague has it. He's going to draw a collision, and a blocking foul is going to be called on Carson Clays, the junior.
That'll be his first, team first there. No score underway. 6:42 left to go first quarter. Not a shooting foul. So Montague's going to inbound it just to the right of their own basket. John?
Colton Blankstrom on the trigger underneath the basket, as Cal mentioned. Got 5-second count out. Tries to get to Brassfield. Stolen away nicely by, it looks like, number 5. That is Joseph Hayes.
Hayes doing a nice job jumping in the passing lane.
Shot put up a right wing and a score for number 11. That was Mason Garcia, the junior.
Garcia doing a nice job knocking that one down from that right side.
And now Tate Stein brings the ball up court, calling a play out for Montague. Works it over to Nichols. Nichols back to Stein. Stein lets it fly, top of the key triple. It will not fall. Ball battle around. It falls in the hands of Shelby.
Good looking shot by Stein. It was soft, had some nice rotation on it. It's a little bit too hard, kind of banked, hit off the back of the rim. John?
Mason Garcia works it over to Joseph Hayes, the senior. He drives, lane opened up for him, and he scores 4-0. Shelby with 6:56 left here first quarter.
But I tell you what, Brassfield out there, he went right past him. Rodney never seen him coming. If he could have slid down and got a charge, maybe we've been able to take that charge, take that bucket off.
Tug Nichols tries a rocker step, but they're going to call a foul, it looks like, on Shelby.
Yep, I'm not sure who 11. That's Garcia. That'll be his first, team first, and Montague's going to inbound just to the right of the basket.
Blankstrom on the trigger to the right of the basket, gets it over right side there. Driving in with Stein, back over to Blankstrom. He's going to try a triple from the left side, misses. Rebound fought for. Tug Nichols tried to rim it off of Hayes, and he was successful in doing that. So it'll be Montague's ball in the front court. 6:36 left here, first quarter. 4-0. The Shelby Tigers on top.
I tell you what, just great hustle by Tug Nichols, and that's just what you expect out of him all the time.
Wait a minute. Now one official's trying to overrule the other one, and Dave Osborne does not like that. No, I think Montague might have got hosed on that one a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, Tug threw it off the Shelby player. I don't know how Shelby gets it back.
And it was the referee or the official the farthest away that made the call, and that doesn't make Osborne happy at all. This is Garcia working over, trying to get it back to Clays. Clays has it between the circles, being worked on by Tate Stein. Leaves it over left side to Dickman.
Yep. Nice defense by Isaiah out there.
Ball over left wing to Joseph Hayes.
Oh, that's that old flex offense that I'm in love with.
They've played that a few years in Shelby, haven't they?
As long as I can remember. And they're going to get a layup out of this in a minute. Right there. There it is. Oh, and he missed them.
Pass over left side to Garcia. Down in the corner to Lee.
Can you tell I get excited about that offense? That's just one. It's a great offense to teach young kids,
right,
girls or boys, because it's catch, look, play, and it's a movement offense. You're always moving.
Sure. Good thing there's not a shot clock in high school, right?
Right.
Here's a shot and a score by Carson Clays, and 7-0. And Dave Osborne wants to call a timeout before this gets out of hand. 5:28 left in the first quarter. The Shelby Tigers have their scoring shoes on. They lead 7-0 here at Montague High School.
And this is Rick Zulik basketball. Fundamental right there. You had, Isaiah unfortunately misses that first layup. That would have got him on the board, maybe got him going. Not all Isaiah's fault.
Right.
But they've missed a couple shots since then, plus a turnover. But Shelby's going down, and they're taking advantage of the miss or the turnovers.
Sure.
They're going down and scoring. They're running great offensive sets. They're getting open shots, and they're knocking them down.
Right.
That's old man. That's the old man's basketball right there, Coach Zulik. And I mean, that's what he's known for.
Right.
Yeah. He said we're not going to make mistakes. We're going to be fundamentally sound. We're going to take care of the ball. We're going to hit our shots.
Yep.
And we're going to be hard to beat. And that's why those trophy cases are all full of trophies up there, because it is fundamental.
Paul Olsen tries to get Nichols. And can't do it. Back comes Shelby.
And see, once again, another turnover here by Montague. Watch Shelby turn this into points.
Pass over left side. This is Clay, pulls it back. Clays leaves it for Hayes. Hayes brings it back up top. 5 minutes left here, first quarter. 7-0 Shelby.
Good defense here by Shelby. They're contesting. Garcia
over to Hayes. He's going to drive left side. And a whistle.
I think it's going on Tug.
Yeah,
he's going to say number 5 made the contact.
Yeah, it was on Tug. So Tug Nichols picks up the first foul for the Montague Wildcats.
So Tug was guarding Hayes. Hayes came down the lane, but it was body and Tug, and Tug gets the foul. But that's the way basketball's played now. Owen Rath in there.
Yeah, hopefully Dave Osborne hoping that some instant offense comes with Rath. They need something, right? Oh, pass intercepted by Tug Nichols.
Way to get in the passing lane and make it happen.
Over to Olsen. Olsen cross-court pass to Rath. 3, and nope, just a little bit short.
Had a good look at it, fell just a little bit short.
Bishop with the rebound, leaves it for Clays, the junior. Still 7-0 Shelby, 4:34 left here in the first quarter.
Been impressed with Montague's defense. They have been playing pretty tight.
Oh, feed down to Dickman from Garcia missed. Ball is going to go out of bounds.
And it's going to be Shelby ball. Montague doing a good job at defending, but once again, Shelby, I mean, they run great offensive sets. They run players off of picks, and that's how these guys are getting open shots.
Feed trying to get it inside to Bishop Lee.
And a turnover.
Yeah.
So now uncharacteristic so far in this game is Shelby turnover. Let's see if Montague now can take this and turn this into points.
Bishop Lee sounds like a high school, doesn't it?
It does.
This is going to be Olsen leaving it to Stein. Stein wants Olsen to come back and gives it to him. Paul Olsen, he's just a sophomore too, I do believe.
Yeah, 3 really good sophomores on this team.
Feeds it underneath. This is Johnston, spin around, turns. Oh, just cannot buy a basket. And back comes the Shelby Tigers.
Good offensive set. You got exactly what you want. Johnston in the lane, 6 feet out.
Right.
Didn't fall. That's nothing a coach can do. You're doing everything right. You need your players to make plays.
Passes over to Hayes. Hayes goes to the free throw line, and it's going to be an
called
offensive
charge.
foul. Wow.
Hayes with an elbow. Or, no, 3.
Oh, that was away from the ball.
Oh, that's Skelton, I believe. Skelton must have been clearing out there somehow.
Or did they call it on Bishop Lee, number 30?
Was 3 out there?
I think everybody's in question right now.
No, it's 30. It is 30.
Yeah. Tate Stein puts up the shot, misses, rebound fought for, falls into the hands of Carson Clays, and back come the Shelby Tigers.
That loose ball goes right to Shelby. Shelby's got things going on right now.
Mason Garcia drives in. Basket falls through. There was a foul before the shot. Oh, they're going to count the basket. So it'll be 9-0 Shelby.
Foul's going to go on Owen Rath.
Yeah,
that'll be his first. So Garcia now with 6 points, John. Trying to make it 7. Wait a minute.
6.
Oh, they haven't put it up yet. Wait a minute.
Well, I wonder if he made the motion. I guess they're not going to count it. He made the motion to count it, but apparently not. Still 7-0.
I'm really confused. I'm normally confused. I'm just really confused right now.
Driving down now, pass over right side to Hayes. A little head fake. He's going to drive in the paint and loses the ball.
Block.
Now we are going to have a tie-up.
Good defense right there by Blankstrom, coming around, forcing the jump ball, but still going to be Shelby ball. But good defense by Blankstrom, trying to make something happen on that defensive end. They got to get jump started here somehow.
On the trigger is Mason Garcia. Long trigger out to Hayes. Back to Shelby's end. He brings it to the front court now. 3:08 left here. First quarter. It's been all Shelby, 7-0.
Still good man-to-man here, John.
This is Clays. Clays wants a pick set, but doesn't get it. Gets it back to Hayes. Hayes works over right side to Dickman. Dickman down in the corner to Garcia. Garcia works it inside to Bishop Lee, and it's stolen away by Blankstrom.
Yeah, nice job by Blankstrom to get a hand on that.
Tate Stein works it over to Johnston. Brandon Johnson goes down and tries to get a pass underneath to Owen Rath.
I think maybe Owen thought he was going to stop, square up, and shoot.
Right.
But Owen was coming kind of a little bit clear coming down up that end line.
2:41 left first quarter, 7-0. Shelby leads the Montague Wildcats.
Yeah, full court press here by Montague, John.
This is going to be Mason Garcia. Garcia across the line. He's going to drive coast to coast, underhand scoop, scores! 9-0 now, Shelby with 2:29 left.
Kind of once again a little defensive breakdown. The kid goes 90 feet and gets to the rim, and nobody steps in and takes a charge.
Tug Nichols leaves it for number 23. That's Paul Olsen. Olsen works over to Rath, back to Olsen, over to Johnston. Johnston right side gets it underneath now to Olsen, and Olsen puts it in. Paul Olsen gets the Montague Wildcats on the board, 9-2.
Yeah, the sophomore starts this offense. Now let's see if they can keep it going.
Garcia now being worked on by Rath. Garcia feeds it over to Clays. Carson Clays is going to drive right side. Blankstrom working on him, gets it to Dickman. Dickman puts up a shot, misses, falls into the hands of Lee. Lee puts it up, misses. Blankstrom has a rebound for Montague.
Well, I tell you what, Lee got an offensive rebound and completely missed it, but you can't let him get an offensive rebound.
This is Rath going in, kicks it back out to Nichols. Nichols leaves it for Johnson. Johnson drives baseline left side all the way back up to Blankstrom, and he saves it from being over and back.
Yeah, good hustle.
Wow, that was close.
Good hustle by Blankstrom to flag that down.
1:27 left. Gets it back over to Johnson. Or not Johnson, that is Olsen. Back to Rath. Rath puts up one-handed. Boy, that go behind. Oh,
yeah,
blocked.
Got blocked.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was hoping
blocked.
so.
Yeah. 3 subs coming in. Isaiah's coming in.
Tate Stein's coming back in, and Brassfield, right?
Yes.
Number 3 for Shelby, that's going to be Isaac Scouten.
Well, so far, Montague's kind of weathered this storm here by Shelby. I mean, they're still about 3 possessions down, but the way Shelby came out and took off, it was something else.
Especially for not being able to hit from Montague's perspective is, like you said, at least they're not having Shelby shoot out the lights on him.
No, correct. Number 10 checking in. That's Waller.
They were going to have another substitution, and that's Trajan Waller, but they're going to make him wait. Pass underneath, knocked out of bounds. Brassfield trying to come back for it.
And it's going to be Montague ball. 9-2, 1:16 left to go here first quarter. Been an entertaining game.
Yeah.
Way more entertaining from the Shelby perspective, though.
Right. Waller checks in, checking out his Dickman. Brassfield working left side or right side, kicks it back up top. Blankstrom left for a 3, misses. Rebound fought for, and Brassfield gets it eventually around the horn to Tug Nichols. Nichols, trying to get a pass inside to Brassfield, and he puts it up and in. Lead is cut to 5, 9-4 with 57 seconds left in the first quarter.
Don't look now. Your muscle guys are the guys scoring. Olsen and Brassfield.
Here comes Clays across the line, being watched by Stein. Reverses direction and stolen away. This is Isaiah Atchison battling for it. He still has it and keeps from traveling. Gets it back to Tug Nichols.
Nice steal by Isaiah. Great decision not to get up. He found a wide open guy.
Pass from Stein to Brassfield. Brassfield has nowhere to go. Kicks it back to Atchison. 3. Nope, that one will not fall. Falls in the hands of Tug Nichols. Nichols drives in the paint. Feeds off to Atchison, who converts it. And now it is a 3-point game. 9-6 with 19 seconds left.
I could see him cutting. I could see him coming. I was hoping, Tug, for the Montague sake, I was hoping Tug was going to see him, and he did.
Joseph Hayes now across the line. Pick set by Lee. Hayes brings around the right side, and Isaiah Atchison picks him up.
They've lost somebody.
Shot put up by Hayes, misses. Rebound put back by Lee at the buzzer. It will not fall in. So
I thought Isaiah had that clean, and wow.
1 quarter is in the books, and the Montague Wildcats battled it back from a 9-2 deficit to make it 9-6 here, as 1 quarter has come to an end here at Montague High School. Cal?
Olsen, Brassfield, and Atchison, all 3 have their 2 points for Montague. Plays has got 3 to lead all scorers, and then you have Garcia with 6. So 9. Look at my math works. Small victories here tonight. Small victories.
Sure. Not doing too bad for not being able to hear one another.
Oh gosh, this is brutal.
Actually, you've never sounded better, Cal.
Yeah.
I'm just reading the lips there. And, I'm just like with my wife Arlene. I nod and say yes a lot.
Yeah.
You know, you get in less trouble that way, right?
My wife now, because being a farmer my whole life,
right.
I've lost a lot of my hearing. Probably more so than what I want to admit.
Right.
So she'll be like in the other room and start talking to me, and it's just one of those you just go, stop it. Come in here and look at me and talk to me so I can hear you.
You know, you made a great point, Cal, with it was. Even though Montague was not hitting their shots, I mean, it could have been a blowout, but here we are starting out the second quarter, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, really the first 4 minutes, and Montague did a good job of weathering the first 4 minutes because Shelby came out on fire.
Stein works it over to Blankstrom. Blankstrom to Nichols. Nichols being watched there, gets it down to Tate Stein working right side. Tate puts it up right wing, misses a shot. Rebound is on the floor. Stein is battling for it, and it is going to be pushed out of bounds.
Tate had to adjust his shot because a defender came down on him, made him put a little bit more on it than what he wanted to. Goes a little bit too far.
Stein on the trigger, gets it to Nichols. 7:40 just underway here in the second quarter. Pass over to Nichols. Nichols going to drive baseline now all the way through, kicks it back out to Atchison, works it over to Blankstrom. Blankstrom's going to drive. Oh, knocked a block is what I'm trying to say from behind by Joseph Hayes. Great defensive play by Hayes there.
Kind of like how they're using Isaiah inside and outside some.
Right.
He ends up outside maybe a lot, but see now right now they're trying to post him up. He's double teamed. I mean, there's like Shelby's taking that away. They're not going to let the big man get the ball in the low post and wheel and deal.
Stein shoots, scores.
Pretty.
Tate Stein knocks it down, and now it's a 1-point game, 9-8 with 7:12 left.
4 different guys have scored here already for Montague. Will somebody take a charge?
Streaking down the court there was Mason Garcia.
A foul, I wasn't sure. There was a couple Montague guys there. This official out front, he's been around a long time, and he's really good. Foul's going to go on Tug. That'll be his second, I believe.
Third team foul.
Yeah. The other 2 officials, I haven't seen. If I haven't seen him in a while.
Right.
This other, the taller guy, he's been around a long time. He's really an exceptional official.
And now trigger for Shelby, works it underneath to Hayes. Hayes muscles up and misses. Rebound. Hayes gets his own rebound, shoots again, misses. And now a battle for it's on the floor, and it's going to go out of bounds.
Isaiah trying to get a handle on it, but he can't. Tug got away with another foul, and I think he realizes it right now. The old master wants a timeout.
Yep. Rick Zulik says, I want to talk about it. 7 minutes left here in the first half, 9-8. The Shelby Tigers leading the Montague Wildcats, Cal.
I think he can feel, he can start to feel this starting to slip away a little bit. All the momentum that they've had in that first 4 or 5 minutes has gone. Montague, even though they're still down 1, they're starting to get some momentum. They're starting to get a little moxie to them, feeling a little bit better about themselves.
Right.
I think Rick sees that. He wants to make some adjustments before Montague goes on a run and gets them down by, 8 or 10.
Rick's daughter, Sarah, keeping the book for Shelby, so that's a high-priced bookkeeper for you right there.
Yeah.
She runs the ladies program. And then Rick's granddaughter is certainly a key member, leader on that team as well. So the Zulik fingerprints are all over basketball in Shelby, aren't they?
Yeah, there's a lot of trophies in those trophy cases, not just cases.
Underneath now Lee, Brassfield and Lee going at it, and they're going to call Brassfield for the foul as he and Lee bumped bellies there.
Yeah, they were leaning on each other and everything was fine. But then at that point, Lee did a pump fake, and that got Brassfield leaning on him a little bit more. As soon as he felt Brassfield kind of fall on him, up and in, just the way you teach it.
First on Brassfield, third team foul. Shelby yet to foul. And that's not going to go unnoticed by Dave Osborne.
No, it's not. Yeah, Lee has yet to score, like my partner said this evening. We'll see if he can't get something here, and he does.
So finally, a digit moves on the scoreboard for Shelby. But Montague was on a 6-0 run there, I do believe. Second shot is missed. Rebound pulled down by Blankstrom.
Colton doing a really good job getting in there, getting that defensive rebound. Colton has found a weight room, has he not?
He has. Gets it to Atchison. Isaiah Atchison, 6:45 left first half. Atchison up top, leaves it for Stein. Stein lets it fly, triple right wing, and he drains it.
Finally.
And Montague has their first lead of the night, 11-10, 6:34 left.
Look at this kid go.
Garcia behind the back dribble, stuffed by Atchison.
But somebody's got to stop him. You can't let Garcia go 90 feet at will.
This is Stein getting it to Atchison. He's going to drive in reverse. Oh, missed the shot. Rebound Lee for Shelby.
Pretty move, great move. I love it getting to the rim, but that's 2 of those he's missed, John. You need those.
Hayes, spin move, shoots, misses. Rebound falls into the hands of Atchison. He gets it up to Tate Stein.
Isaiah doing a good job of hustling back down and being in a position to get the defensive
up
rebound.
To Nichols, rejected by Lee. He's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be off of Lee. Lee is saying it was off of Nichols. They might change.
And now the old coach is upset.
Yep.
And now it's going to be Shelby ball.
Right, they're going to change their call.
Dave's going, why does he get the call and I don't?
Seniority,
right?
maybe.
Yeah.
Seniority, right? This is Hayes now. 11-10. Montague with the lead. 5:55 left here in this first half. Gets it for Garcia. Mason Garcia works it over to Clays. Clays and Garcia playing catch. Leaves it for Hayes. Hayes drives in the paint. Nice move. Underhand scoop. Misses. Rebound falls in the hands of Johnston, who leaves it for Tate Stein.
Tell you what, how about a crossover in the lane and you still get to the rim?
Tate Stein now leaves it for Johnston. Top of the key triple. It will not crawl in. Ball battled for, and it's going to go out of bounds.
I'm not sure whose ball it is. It's Shelby ball.
Looks like it, yep.
And that was good hustle by Tug right there to knock that out of bounds. Unfortunately, it went to Shelby.
Trapping defense, 5-second count, right?
Nope,
no,
timeout.
Timeout called by Rick Zulik before they get the 5-second count. 5:25 left here in the first half. Montague Wildcats have battled back to take the lead here. They lead 11-10.
Brassfield with 2, Olson with 2, Atchison with 2, Stein, he's got 5. Clays has got 3, Garcia's got 6, and Lee has got 1 on a split that front, or got the front end of those, got the front end of the 1-and-1.
Sure.
No, it would have been a 2-shot ball. Got the front end of that. 9-6 at the end of the first quarter.
Yeah.
Now 11-10 Montague. So,
your thoughts here, and just as we head into the midway part of the second quarter on this game, Cal?
Montague, I think, is ready to explode. Rick Zulik, I think, is trying to keep that from happening. The old master down there.
Yeah.
Watch him. I wouldn't be surprised. Watch him go back to that flex offense.
Oh, pass in the front court. Owen Rath has it, goes off his fingertips, and Clays puts up the shot, misses. Rebound put back, missed by Shelby, and back comes Montague.
They had 2 attempts at it, didn't make it. A lot of contact in that post.
Stein over to Rath. Rath knocks it down. He can catch on fire. We've said it before. A three-pointer.
You got
5:05 left.
You got to keep. Didn't mean to bump you. I can't hear you real well.
Right.
You can't. Oh, go ahead, take it.
Ball stolen away by Rath. Getting back is the defender Garcia. Missed the shot. Rath did. Ball on the floor. Stein has it. Good hustle by Stein, but they're going to whistle him for a travel.
Yeah. You have to keep track of Owen when he comes in. He can immediately do that. He'll hit the 3. He'll get the steal. Should have missed. I think his dad's sitting here. He'll tell you should have made the layup. That's 3 missed layups.
Right.
That Montague already has in this game. I would have put it at 20 to 10. And we've seen how many missed layups did Montague have in the Whitehall game?
Right. Too many.
You know, and it's not like they're highly contested missed layups. You know, you gotta make those.
Paul Olson checks in for Atchison, and we had Hayes check in for Shelby.
You know, as a head coach, that's the stuff that just drives you crazy.
Right. This is Clays now across the line. 4:40 left, 14-10, Montague on top.
You know, you got Owen out there, just almost gets another steal.
And now does force a turnover to Stein. Up to Owen Rath. He's all alone. Puts it up off the glass and in. He deserved that. Oh, all alone on the other end is Garcia. And it's going to be a stuff by Blankstrom, but they're going to call a foul. So Blankstrom will pick up a foul.
32, Blankstrom got it. But first of all, I want to go back to Stein getting that steal here, and then Owen finishes that layup. So I think they're now 1 for 5 on layups. I think.
And Mason hits the free throw, so it's 16-11. That's a 5th team foul on Montague. Blankstrom's going to leave with his first foul.
But see what I'm talking about? Montague's poised to make a run.
Right.
And they're starting to do that. And Rick's trying to do everything he can to stop it.
Pass front court to Nichols. Puts it up. Misses the shot, but he's going to draw the foul.
Good hustle by Tug to get down there and get in position. I don't know who threw the pass, but it was great court vision. He threw a 70-foot pass. He dimed him. He hit the brakes because he had 2 defenders right by him. Kind of let him fly by, goes up and tries to make it, but then he's fouled in the process.
Foul is going to be on Hayes, his first 4th team foul for the Tigers, and Nichols misses the first free throw.
You got to hit your free throws, John.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what when Montague was playing North Muskegon the other night, they struggled from the free throw line.
And they hit that one, so it's 17-11, 6-point lead for Montague with 4:12 left in the half. Bringing the ball up court is Mason Garcia. Garcia now spins, takes it in the paint, and feeds it underneath to Dickman, and Dickman reverses it and scores. 17-13.
Sorry, I can't hear you. Great entry pass to Dickman. He wheels and deals on that low post and then knocks that down.
Top of the key to to Stein, misses a shot. Tug Nichols gets a rebound, eventually finds its way to Johnston, who gets it down to Owen Rath, and Rath puts in another bucket for Montague.
Up 2 on 2.
All the way back down is Clays. Clays misses a shot. Tug Nichols pulls it down, but then they're going to whistle Tug Nichols for a travel.
What?
Yeah, Tug doesn't believe it. So 19-13, Montague with the lead, 3:32 left in the half.
Yeah, someday I may want Dave Osborne to be the president of the country. I know why. That cat is just cool.
Yeah.
Things aren't going his way. He keeps his composure really better than probably any coach I've ever seen.
On the trigger is Garcia underneath the Lee, but it comes to Dickman. Dickman free throw leaner, misses, gets his own rebound, shoots again and misses again. Rebound fought for, and this is Lee with a rebound. Shelby dominating the boards here. Passes out to Clays. He's going to shoot and he's going to miss. All of a sudden, Shelby can't get a basket.
I tell you what, their boys are battling in the low post.
Front court, Nichols drives baseline up off the glass, misses, gets his own rebound, goes back up, misses. No call, and back comes the Tigers.
So now, you know, their shooting percentage within 3 feet of the basket is not very good.
No. 2:56 left. Pass over right side to Clays, underneath to Lee, puts it up, misses, tipped by Dickman, missed, and Olsen has a rebound for Montague.
Another missed short shot by Shelby. Great offensive set. They got what they wanted. Ball wouldn't fall.
Johnson now tries to get the cutter. That's Olsen, but it's tipped and stolen away eventually by Clays.
Isaiah's going to check in a minute along with Rodney.
This is Hayes, high post right side, 2:31 left in the first half, 19-13. Montague with the lead.
Both teams expending a lot of energy on the defensive end.
Hayes now leans in, puts up the shot, misses, rebound tipped, comes away to Blankstrom, who gets it up to Nichols. He doesn't have the number, pulls it back wisely.
Tug, great decision to stop.
Back to Blankstrom, works it down to Stein. Stein misses a shot, and back come the Tigers.
Great decision by Tug. It was him on 2 other guys, and he just waits.
And we are going to have a whistle.
Tug, it's going to be his third. Whoa, wait a minute. They're going 23.
That's going to be Olsen. His first 6-team foul. Atchison checks in for the Wildcats.
John, the foul. Tug was the one that got the foul. They gave it to the wrong guy.
Yeah, works out better for Tug that way. He already had, I think, 2 fouls, right?
Yes.
Underneath to Lee. Lee is battling Atchison. Finally throws it back to Hayes. Hayes drives in and puts up a shot, misses. Atchison with a big rebound. As he goes down, he gets it to Stein.
Isaiah starting to control of the boards in the low post.
Stein tried to get it over to Nichols, and we had a foul called.
Dykeman maybe number 22. No, 11, Garcia. It's second. Oh, 19-13, 1:49 left first half. John? Montague.
Yep. Got it all in. Stein, long trigger out to Blankstrom. Blankstrom sets an offense now. Gets it to Stein. Stein back to Blankstrom. He's going to let it fly top of the key. It's going to be short. Rebound brought down by Garcia.
These guys are building a house of bricks from behind the three-point line.
Shot put up by Hayes and missed. Atchison has a rebound for Montague.
Stein's got one and Owen's got one, but I bet you they've missed 4 to 5.
Yeah.
Pass.
Pass over left side to Tug. Tug Nichols in the paint. It opened up for a second, but getting in there was Dickman to hassle him. Ball's on the floor. Atchison has it. Atchison passes back to Nichols. Nichols in the corner, shoots and misses. Long rebound comes to Atchison. Atchison, he's going to put it back, and he's going to score. Persistence.
Nice job with the left hand, because he had to go the left because he was contested on the right.
21-13 now. Montague has gained some control here in a weird sort of way.
Yeah.
If you could say anybody's gained control in this game. 53 seconds left. This is Hayes working around left side, being watched by Blankstrom. Hayes in the paint. And
Hayes is in trouble. Good job. Hayes dribbled in. Montague does a great job to jump in there and take that middle of that lane down. Hayes got all tied up.
46.3 seconds left in this one. 21-13. Montague with the lead. Trailed at one time, 9-2. 9-1 actually. And now an inbound pass into Hayes. Hayes working right side, drives in, leans in, shoots, misses. Rebound tipped again. Comes away to Dickman. Knocked away by Atchison, out of bounds.
Atchison has a lot of blocks already tonight. he is making his presence felt on that defensive end and that low post by either getting defensive rebounds or blocks.
Proud Papa down to the right of us. Gets it down in the corner. This is going to be Garcia. Puts up the shot. Makes it.
Pretty runner.
21-15. Lead cut to 6. 28 seconds left in the half.
They're going to go for the last shot or the best available?
Atchison, he's going to take it. Misses a shot. And a blocking foul is going to be called on Shelby.
Rick Zulik agrees with it. He didn't say a word about it.
That was Lee.
Lee, his first, I think, isn't it?
Second.
Second?
Yep. We're even now at 6 fouls apiece.
Isaiah on the line has not been to the free throw line tonight. 4 points on the evening.
Came in averaging 7. And makes it.
Wow, is that pretty?
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty. Soft, great rotation on that shot. That's a thing of beauty right there.
22-15.
Yep. Look at that, 3 dribbles. Oh, we got a kid in the lane. And, Shelby jumped in the lane too quick.
Okay, so Atchison will get another one.
Yes, he will. Thank you, sir. May I have another?
Yeah. 20.9 seconds left here in the first half. The sophomore, Isaiah Atchison.
6'7". Lean and mean.
Misses that one. Ball falls in the hands of Dickman, who gets it up to Hayes.
I don't know how mean he is, but he lean.
Hayes is going to drive, and it's stuffed by Atchison. Lee puts up the putback, misses. Rebound fought for Atchison. Boy, what a quarter he's played.
Yeah,
Bodies all over the floor.
We got a Shelby guy down.
Yeah, he's hurt. And this is Hayes. He's going to fire it, and it's going to hit the rafters there. So time's going to run out. And we do have a Shelby player, Tug Nichols, standing over him.
He hit his head. I think when he fell, he hit his head.
Yeah.
So that'll be the end of the first half here, John.
First half comes to an end, and what a wild one it was at times. 22-15, the Montague Wildcats on top here at Montague High School.
Do you have a Stein with 6 points? Oh, no, 5. Okay. You got 5. Stein's got 5. Atchison's got 5. Rath has got 7. Olson 2. Brashfield 2. Plays for Shelby's got 3. Garcia's got 9. Dickman's got 2. Lee's got 1. So, are we going to try to hopefully change our equipment out here a minute?
All right.
What's the word?
We're going to take a quick break here and go to a video, and maybe we'll get things swapped out here.
Awesome.
All right, at the halftime, it is 22 for Montague, 15 for the Shelby Tigers. Turn it up just a little bit. There we go. I think we got the, there we go. There's the volume right there.
There we go, right there. Yep. Okay, here we go.
Okay, now I don't hear you. All right. Got Coach Thaler with the headsets on, and it's been a while since we've called one of your games. I hope I wasn't taking that personally. I hope, but
no. Every time you seem to come to a game of ours, we're not very good from the free throw line. I don't know whether to blame that on you or on Cal here.
Yeah, I'll blame it on Cal. He'll appreciate it more that way. Oh, I'll tell you what, we'll get us updated on how the girls have gone here.
So we're 5-2 on the year. 4-1 in conference. We just had a game the other night with Hart. Lost by 1 point at Hart, which was a good game for our girls. I thought, going into the game, it was going to be a battle for 50-50 balls, and whoever came out with the majority of those is going to be victorious. I didn't think we had a good start in the first quarter, and obviously we just clawed and battled back. We could have easily given up at any point, but we didn't back down, so I thought that was a good thing for our girls.
Yeah. Well, your first year as coach over here, and how was it feel coaching over here?
It's awesome. I like to put a lot of things in perspective, and coming into the year, and obviously first year head coach at the varsity level. It's not like I haven't been coaching before. Obviously, still been varsity assistant for 5 years over in OK Red. Similar conferences. Obviously, one's a little bigger than the other, but the physicality and the type of athletes that you get are pretty similar.
Who are some of the players playing well for you right now?
I think that Kendall Osborne obviously is a key for us. But it's like I tell the girls, she's not just the only player. I think that she does a lot of good things that can help our team win. And obviously when you got the Meachams down low, they can affect the game in numerous ways. And then Haley Schwartz for us defensively has been incredible. So, and then obviously the girls that come off the bench and provide sparks for us that way. I think we're a very deep, versatile team, and you can't just rely or depend on guarding just Kendall, because if you do that, we still got other weapons.
Yep, I've always thought since I've seen you day one, you guys are really athletic.
Yeah, we are.
As a team, yeah.
Yep, and we haven't been in a lot of games to where I haven't had to show anything. You guys have been to the majority of our games, and we've run similar stuff the entire time. Defensively, we haven't really done anything different. Hart, we did a little stuff different in the half court, but we had to. It was a different type of game, and we just battled that way.
Now I know you have a game here tomorrow night, so who do you have? Tell us who you got.
We play Urbana tomorrow at home.
Okay.
And I told the girls, there's no nights off. We got to come ready to play. And we just got to take it like we're playing Hart or playing West Michigan Christian or another great team that we're going to play. And that's the mentality that we got to come out with.
And then on Monday you travel over to Fremont.
Yeah, so it's a quick turnaround for us. We'll have a Sunday practice, which is out of the norm for most Montague sports here, but we'll get some work in on a Sunday and get a game in on a Monday.
Got you. So who else do you have then next week after your game on at Fremont on Monday?
I'm a one game at a time guy, Cal.
Okay, all right.
I know that we got West Michigan Christians coming up that we got to play. Obviously, we got Grant, and then we're in the second half of our conference playing each team twice. So we still got to play Shelby twice. We end with Shelby before district. Looking forward to it too.
So Grant's my alma mater. Oh, nice. I've been politicking Scott DeCamp and the boys about, hey, I'd really like to call that Grant game because I have a lot of friends whose daughters are playing on that team.
Yep. So they got a nice team too. I know they've been doing some good things up there, and that'll be a good game for us to kind of get our feet wet going into the district and later in the conference.
Where is your district at this year?
District's at Oak Ridge, and we got some familiar teams there. I think you got us, you got Whitehall, Spring Lake, Oak Ridge, Orchard View, Fruitport I think is in there too. So we're pretty familiar with all the teams in there, and we'll be ready for it.
Are the Meacham twins, are any one of them getting any looks at small schools collegiately?
Not right off the top of my head, no, but I mean they should. I mean they could play at the next level. I just think that they want to do some other things, but obviously we'll get them some looks and we'll get them some opportunities. We obviously went to a game at Western Michigan, and we watched a bunch of the girls there. They have the size to I'm not saying they play at the D1 level. I'm just saying they have the size to play at the next level.
Yeah.
And they have that athleticism too. Plus, when you get into the college game, you need that physicality, and you're going to gain that athleticism for the 4 years that you're there. So they'll get some looks, and it'll be something for them to look at in the next part of their careers.
How's your family doing?
Family's doing good. Obviously, don't get to see them a lot, but
for the next thing,
they watch the games on the TV, and they're yelling at the refs and yelling at me.
Yelling at the announcers?
No, not the announcers. My youngest one actually likes John more than you, he told me.
Yeah. Everybody likes John more than me. That's okay.
They all want to say that when they grow up, they're going to be a better shooter than their dad, but that's not probable. So we'll see how that turns out.
Is there and I haven't seen this yet, I don't want to criticize anybody. I've seen shooters so far in this conference. I haven't seen a scorer yet. Somebody who's consistently going to put 20 a night in, boys or girls.
Yeah, I think if you're watching these games, I think you can see like the change in what basketball was as opposed to like say even 10 years ago. Mm-hmm. 10 years ago you could walk in a gym and see that's a bucket. Like that's a guy that can get buckets.
Yeah.
Nowadays it's more spread out. Like everyone wants to get everybody involved, running similar offenses and trying to get the ball moving. Like I always tell girls or tell players, you can tell if somebody can play if you watch them off the ball. Like when they get the ball, what are they doing with the ball and getting it, and are they ripping it through down low and trying to go to the basket, finishing off 2 feet. That's how you can tell who's a good player. There's players in our conference that can get buckets, but defensively, if you know what to do against them, it's hard to score.
Like I think at Kendall, I look at her and go, man, you could, with your athleticism and your knowledge of the game, I'm like, girl, come on, girl, let's get that, start rolling on those 20-point nights and making things happen. But then also, other teams are defending her also.
You know what? I told Western's coach, assistant coach there, I'm like, she's only a sophomore.
Oh yeah.
She's 5'10".
Yep.
And she's averaging 10, 6, 6, and 5.
Yeah.
Like
amazing.
That's an all-around player right there, and that's what they look at the next level.
Well, and she kind of filled your stat sheet up again. I seen that heart too. She, she had almost led you in 4 different categories.
Yep, and she's playing out of position too. She's learning a new position, and at the next level, she's going to be playing the 1 or the 2. So it'll be good for her to learn.
Good deal. Well, hey, I'll see you back here tomorrow night. Good luck.
Buddy. Yep. Go Cats.
That is Coach Nick Thayer. Great young man there. Thank you, Nick.
And once again, somebody else likes John Russell more than me.
Yeah, wow.
I get a story I'm going to tell here if I get a minute.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. That bears to be told. Legend.
You are getting too much mileage out of that story, Calvin.
Not near enough, partner.
Here comes the shot. It is by Stein. He misses, goes out of bounds. 22-15. The Wildcats with the lead here.
Yep, and still going to be Montague ball just to the right of their basket.
And I want to see if Dickman has come back out. He has. It's going to be interesting to see if he plays. Banged his head on the floor and it was a little woozy leaving. So we'll see if what that's going to affect him.
Isaiah has an offensive rebound and lost it.
Isaiah Atchison knocks the ball down there, the shot down there.
Yeah, he makes up for it because he goes down and gets shot blocked, so we're all good.
Ball is out of bounds. It is going to be Shelby's ball with 7:32 left here in the third quarter, 22-15, Montague.
I do not know where that ball was going, but boy, I tell you what, does this equipment sound better.
Yeah.
Ooh, baby.
I can finally hear you.
Yeah,
I'm kind
hear
of sorry
the game
about that
in both ears.
I kind of liked it better when I couldn't hear you, Cal. Yeah, just
look at this.
Intercepted by Atchison, and getting back to foul him was Hayes.
Hustled by Hayes. I'll tell you what, that's going to be his first, I think, but boy, a little bit more. That might have been a intentional foul. I don't really think it was, but I mean, he could have easily, almost could have easily called that, and it would have been 2 free throws, which Isaiah's going to get, and the ball.
Atchison at the free throw line. Again, kudos to the crew here at CatchMark for getting us all back up to speed. Shot puts that one up in Atchison. Brett, Matt, and Jesse, along with the support of Bill and Scott.
Oh, look at that. Brent's got Valentine candies already.
Oh, man. Shot put up by Atchison and missed. Made, I should say. 24-15.
Well, that's what he did the last time. He split the pair. So you were thinking. You were thinking he was going to.
Lots of trouble that you get into when you're thinking.
Yeah.
This is Hayes with it in the front court, looking for some help. Feeds it down to Bishop Lee, who gets it to Hayes and stuffed again. I don't know how many blocks that young man has had, but
he's got a lot.
Yeah. More than we can count, probably. The ball's going to go out of bounds. And boy, Atcha was just talking to his dad. I said, man, your guy's playing pretty solid today. He said, yeah. He said he could even had a few more points. If that's a typical dad, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, and I talked about him in the first half. You got to hit your layups.
Yeah. Pass over left side. This is Blankstrom putting up a shot. Misses. Oh, Brassfield with a powerful rebound. Puts it in, and he's going to draw the foul.
I tell you what, right now, you have to know where Rodney's at because he has so much strength in the low post. Shelby doesn't have anybody out there who can match up with him defensively or offensively because of his strength. There's maybe a couple of guys out there taller than what Rodney is, but he's got that strength and he has that vision. He has that court presence on how to play the low post.
Brassfield misses that one. Rebound falls into the hands of Shelby. That is number 10. That's going to be Waller.
And then Rodney misses the free throw.
Yeah.
I see all sorts of flowery things about him. He misses a free throw.
Three-pointer by Clays, and he misses a rebound. Brassfield goes up high.
That's what he does for you all night long. He makes all those little plays that at the end of the night he starts filling up the stat sheet. You don't even realize it.
Good point. Over in the corner to Atchison. Atchison back to Nichols, cross court to Blankstrom.
Did you say I had a good point?
Yeah.
Wow.
Right on the top of your head.
Right.
Here comes Hayes across the line.
That's what I'm used to.
Yeah.
That's the John Russell I know and love right there.
And now Hayes wheels it around, puts it up one-handed, scores. Nice shot there by Joe Hayes, the senior. 26-17 now with 5:52 left in the third.
That was a pretty runner, wasn't it?
It was.
They got it kind of in the middle and it went out to the right side. That was pretty. And I tell you what, we're going to have a foul. It's going to go on Montague. That kid got a nice steal out there. Garcia making it happen. Real nice job by Garcia to get that steal. Foul is going to go on Blankstrom. I'm going to use that for him.
Are you sure it's Blankstrom and not?
He said 32, didn't he?
Did he? I don't know. They still have. Maybe they're just slow putting it on but they still have Tate Stein's number up there. First, I must have given it to him, right? I don't know.
Okay. Who knows?
This is Clays, works it over around to Hayes.
Normally I'm pretty good at trying to figure out who it is, and then not tonight maybe.
Up top now to Garcia. Garcia leaves it for Lee.
Yep, here's that flex offense.
Yeah.
Just be patient.
Waller back to Hayes. Hayes spin move in the paint, kicks it back to Clays. Clays and Hayes. 5:11 left here, third quarter, 26-17. Montague.
Well, now they started running where they're crossing in the low post, right there.
This is Lee, passes over to Clays, a triple left side. It will not crawl in. Lee with a putback, and he scores.
Nice job. Nice job by Lee to get an offensive in there. Offensive rebound up and in. He went in and battled the big guys.
26-19, 4:49 left third quarter.
Lee with 3 points, John.
Tate Stein gets a pass to Olson, down deep to Atchison. He's in too deep, and it's stolen away by Hayes of Shelby.
Isaiah brought it down to his hips, and Shelby just popped it out of there.
Here comes Hayes now bringing the ball up court for Shelby. Passes high post left side. Eventually now to Clays. Pick set by Lee. Gets it back to Lee. Back to Clays.
They're going catch, look, and then hold. They're holding too long.
And now Hayes drives in.
Atchison or Blankstrom, take your pick.
He tried to go between both of them. Looks like it's going to be Atchison.
I think that's his first.
It is.
Okay.
Second team foul. We have two team fouls each. 4:18 left here. Third quarter, 26-19. Montague with the lead.
Hayes is going to go to the free throw line. First time tonight he's been there. He's got 2 points so far on the evening. He's got a bucket in the third quarter. So does Lee. First one's up, and it's not in.
He missed it.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just going to say Montague has led ever since they came back from that 9-2, 9-1 deficit. Took the lead.
Yes, sir.
And they haven't really looked back.
Johnston, number 5, checks in. Owen Rath checks in also. Atchison sits down along with Stein. Blankstrom.
Hayes misses a shot. Rebound by Waller, but he couldn't hold it. Now comes back to Hayes. This is Clays with it now for Shelby. Over to Hayes, right wing. Hayes looking for some help. Pick set by Lee. Hayes drives baseline, being hassled by Olson, and feeds it underneath the Lee.
Great defense by Olson.
Shot put up by Hayes, a three-pointer. And just like that, Shelby pulls it within 4, 26-22 with 3:48 left in the third.
Hayes has 5 points all in the third quarter, and they're going to call foul.
Yeah, they're going to call it.
Clays?
Clays, yeah. He got tangled up with Stein there.
He did, but it wasn't that physical, was it? Not going to be a shooting foul.
No, it's going to be the second on Clays.
Yeah.
Third team foul for Shelby. It'll be Nichols on the trigger to the left of the basket, gets it into Owen Rath. Rath's going to drive, poked at, and stolen away.
Good job, good defense there.
This is Clays working it over to the corner. He was hoping somebody was going to be over there, and it was Garcia. Feeds it tries to get it into Hayes, and it's knocked out of bounds.
It's going to be Shelby ball to the right of their basket, almost towards that corner. 26-22, Montague with the lead, 3:33 left to go third quarter, John.
This is Lee with it, leaves it for Garcia.
Good defense by Owen.
Ooh. And they called a blocking foul on him, though.
Wow.
It's going to be a second on Owen Rath. Third team foul, so we're even at 3 team fouls. This is going to be Garcia working it down to Lee. Lee tries to get it to Hayes underneath. It's going to go out of bounds.
Tug down there defending like crazy, knocking that out of bounds. Tug defends. 5'8" of nothing but defense.
Right. Got Shelby with the ball. This is Hayes. He's going to lose it, but he loses it to his teammate, Clays. Clays and Hayes playing catch. 3:18 left. Works it over to Waller. Waller to Lee. Lee's played a solid game tonight. Fadeaway jumper by Hayes. Misses. Follows his rebound, but Tate Stein has it for Montague.
Tell you what, they had the cutter and they missed him. Look, there it is.
Pass up to Rath. Rath over in the corner to Olsen. Olsen's going to drive. Collision. Blocking foul is going to be called on 1 or 2 players there.
I think 11.
Yeah,
but
you're right.
11.
It's going to be Garcia.
That might be his third.
You are right, sir. His third.
May I have another
foul.
Thank you. And it's not going to be a shooting. Is the ball wet?
Yeah, they're getting a new ball. Or they're getting a towel.
Maybe a little bit of sweat there out on the floor. Look at this. Brassfield's checking right back in.
Right.
Need him out there. He makes things happen. He may not score 20 every night, but I'll tell you what, that kid makes things happen for you.
He does. Blankstrom comes out. Olsen also came out. I think Johnston came in for Montague as well. You have Nichols, Stein, Rath, Brassfield, and Johnston out there. And now we're having a little conference with the officials and Hayes and Stein. There, official seems to be smiling, so it's not too heated, but this is Nichols. Long trigger comes out to Rath, over to Stein.
Montague needs a good offensive set here.
Little hook pass over to Johnston. He went in the lane but lost the ball. Rath puts up the shot, misses. Rebound fought for. Nichols has it. Nichols going to drive in, and he is knocked away by Bishop and Bishop Lee. Ball's on the floor, comes out to Hayes of Shelby.
Yeah, Dave Osborne wants to travel because he rolled over, and that's a travel.
This is Clays across the line. 2:31 left third quarter, 26-22 Montague, 4-point game. This is Waller with it. Passes over left side. Garcia puts it up. Will it crawl in? No, it won't. Ball is saved nicely by Johnston. Gets it to Rath.
Oh, 1 on 3.
Doesn't have the numbers. Rath looking for some help, and he finds Stein.
Boy, I tell you, for a split second, he had Brassfield, who was really hustling down there.
Brassfield, they do get it into Brassfield, so finally the game caught up with me. Brassfield knocks it down, 28-22 with 2 minutes left.
He's got to be on my team. That kid does.
Yeah.
He's scoring, he's getting defensive rebounds, he's contesting shots, and Owen with a foul.
Wow, that's going to be, is that going to be fourth on him?
Yeah. And I had 3. That's his third.
Oh, third, okay.
There's a time when to lean in on somebody. I think his dad would tell you. There's a time to lean in and a time not to. When you're in the front court and it's you and him, and there's 3 officials and 2 sets of eyeballs are on you, not the time.
Sure. Pass underneath, and now we have a battle for it. Lee battling for it, and it comes out to Nichols. Nichols has it for Montague.
Tug's a ball magnet, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. Over to Rath, left alone for a shot left side, misses. Long rebound comes out to Garcia for Shelby.
I tell you what, Owen might have been able to get an offensive rebound. And Owen's smiling because he knows he just got away with number 4.
Right. Left side now. This is Hayes. Hayes puts up a shot, misses, rebound. This is Leap, gets the rebound, puts it up, misses. Ball on the floor, and it's going to go out of bounds.
It's going to be Shelby ball. Tell you what, Lee in there, number 30 for Shelby, he's banging.
He's working.
He's working in that low post.
He's not the tallest kid. He's their low post guy.
Yeah.
But, boy, he is in the mix, isn't he?
He is. He's working hard out there. Ooh, that was a soft entry pass, wasn't it?
Out to Clays, 1:12 left. Clay's going to pull it back. 6-point lead now for Montague. This is Lee up top, gets it over to Waller. Waller left side, or right side, back left side to Hayes. Back right, eventually back over left side to Clays. Knocks it down, triple for Carson Clays, the junior. And now it's a 3-point game, 28-25.
That's his second 3 of the evening.
This is Nichols trying a 3. He cannot convert. Underneath, Brassfield puts it back and scores.
Tell you what, the kid's got 8 points. He's just valuable. You need him on that floor.
And they're not easy points.
No,
either.
they're all in the low post.
30-25. This is Hayes now. Hayes thinks about it, and he leans into Johnston, drops the ball, so he didn't get called for the travel, and it comes back to Clays.
I think he was going to try a 3, and all of a sudden he realized he was not in a good position to shoot a 3.
This is Waller, down to 18 seconds left in the third. Gets over to Garcia. He's going to let it fly. It's going to be short. Rebound comes out to Hayes. Hayes goes back, puts it up, scores, counted, he's fouled.
See right there. Blankstrom's got to hit the deck. He doesn't hit the deck. He's standing there. Contact comes in. If Blankstrom does the old Bill Lambier and hits the deck, it's a charge every time. He's got to hit the deck.
Blankstrom picks up his second foul, 5th team foul, and it's going to put Hayes at the free throw line with a chance at a 3-point play here. 30-27.
Don't look now. Hayes has got 7 points going for 8, all in the third quarter. Did not score in the first at all.
Zach Horton getting set to check in for Shelby. Shot put up and falls in. 30-28, 2-point game, 10.4 seconds left here in the third quarter.
Just need a good possession, get squared up, get a good shot, get a good look at it.
Comes Stein now, not going to touch the ball until he has to. He's across the line. Stein now with 8 seconds, down to 7. He's going to shoot and miss. Rebound comes down to Blankstrom, puts it up, scores! Big 2 points for Montague as the third quarter comes to an end. 32-28. The Montague Wildcats leading this one as we go into quarter number 4. Cal?
Tuggett's got 1, Stein's got 5. We got to go to Atchison, who has 7. Blankstrom's got 2. He's got a boatload of rebounds for him. Owen Rath with 7. Olson with 2. Brassfield's got 8. You know, if I got to give out a game ball tonight, it's Brassfield. I know Atchison's got a bunch of 7 points and a lot of blocks. Brassfield's getting in there. He's getting you some quality minutes on the defensive end, and he's rebounding like crazy for them. For Shelby, you got Clays, who's got 6 on 2 threes. Hayes has got 5, 7, 8, like that. I can do math.
Yeah.
He's got 8 all in the third quarter here. Garcia, you know what? He had 9 in the first half, has yet to score in the second. Dickman with 2, Lee with 3 points on the evening. 34-28. 5 team fouls there for Montague, 4 here for Shelby.
Very important game in this West Michigan Conference. Shelby up on top all by their lonesome. 3-0 in the league, 4-1 overall. And Montague trying to keep them in their sights. And they need a win here tonight. We said that in the onset, as they are 2-2 in the conference. They, you don't want to fall 3 games behind the league leader. That makes it awful tough to win a conference.
That would about take them out of it.
Yeah.
I really want to see Montague step up and take a charge. I mean, I don't think I've seen that yet this year. And you had it here just a minute ago with, I don't think it was Blankstrom. Maybe it was Blankstrom.
Yeah, I think it was.
He's got to, you see the guy coming at you. You got to step in, get square, and take one for your team.
Maybe you got to ask Osborne if you could be the charging coach.
Yeah.
Would that be like being a tackling dummy? Would that be what that would be like?
Nah,
Get your feet planted and just take a bunch of hits, Cal. I think you could do that.
You're not going to affect me in the brainwaves anyway. All that damage was done a long time ago.
Clays gets it to Lee, works it over to Waller, underneath to Horton, kicks it back out to Clays, shoots, scores a triple, and now it's a 1-point game, 32-31.
Not one, not two, but three for young Mr. Clays tonight here.
Here comes Tate Stein now, just underway here, fourth quarter. Gets it to Blankstrom.
Isaiah wants the ball.
Gets it to Stein. Stein over to Blankstrom, around the horn to Nichols. Nichols going to drive in, gets it off to Stein. Stein shoots and misses. Rebound, Nichols, put back, and he scores.
Tug. He's got 3 points on the evening, and he's done so many little things. But I tell you what, the little guy goes in there, gets the offensive rebound for a putback.
34-31, 3-point game.
Ball goes out of bounds. Going to be Montague ball.
Subs coming in. It looks like number 5, Hayes, comes in after a short rest. Waller will leave. Also, it looks like Garcia comes back in. He's going to give Scout. Scout's going to leave the game.
Rick Zulik's going, okay, we got to get a stop. We can't let them go down and get a bucket. Because next thing you know, they're going to be on a 5-0, 6-0 run. They're going to get some momentum, and they're going to get cruising in that fourth quarter. They need to stop. Shelby does.
Blankstrom passes back to Nichols. Nichols, rocker steps in, misses a shot, rebound tip, and Atchison tries to save it. He does to Brassfield. What work by Atchison.
Good job by Isaiah.
Gets it to Blankstrom, shoots, scores! That was all set up by the save by Atchison.
Yeah, unselfish basketball right there, too. Isaiah hustling and makes that save, and then you find Blankstrom. Right side just buries the three, John.
And just like that, Montague has built their lead back up to 6 with 6:12 left.
Look at there, you have that little quick 5-0 run. That I tell you what, Rick Zulik's worried about that now.
This is Lee getting it over to Clays. Clays high post right side back left to Lee.
Rick's going, we need a bucket. We can't have a turnover and let them get another one.
Zach Horton down in the corner to Clays. Clays is trapped there, gets it back to Horton. Horton to Hayes. Hayes is going to drive in. Oh, knocked away between a combination between Brassfield and Atchison.
Yeah, I think more at Isaiah. What a pass
from Nichols to Blankstrom. And now it's 39-31. The lead is up to 8.
There we go. 7-0 run, a 7 or 8-0 run, one of the two. I think Rick Zulik's going, I need a timeout here pretty quick.
Right. And now we have Garcia wheeling all the way around left side, feeds it into nobody. I think it was probably going to go down to Lee, but it's actually went off the knee of a Montague player, so it will stay Tigers ball.
Shelby going to go ahead.
Timeout.
Yes.
Dave Osborne takes a timeout.
So Dave calls a timeout for Montague. 5:22 left here in the fourth quarter, and Montague was teetering there, down to a 1-point game, and then all of a sudden we're able to build it back up to an 8-point game.
Well, you kind of go turnover, miss shot. Montague goes down and converts those into points. Next thing you know, you got a little bit of a run going, starting to feel a little bit better about yourself. Rick, I'm really surprised Rick didn't take that timeout, but I'll tell you, Rick Zulik, it's a great coach. I'm never going to doubt him or question him per se, but you got to be thinking, he's thinking, fourth quarter, if these guys get on a roll, it's going to be hard to come back.
Tug,
go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you got it. You got it.
Okay, Tug's got 3. Stein's got 5. Atchison's 7. Blankstrom, he has got 7 all in the second half. Owen has got 7. Olson's got 2. And Brassfield's got 8 so far tonight. Clays has got, look at this, he's got 9 points on 3 threes.
Right.
We got 5, 7. Hayes has got 8. Garcia still yet to score. He had 9 at the half. Dickman had 2 at the half. I don't think he's been back in yet, has he, Dickman?
I don't think, not since he went out with that injury.
And then Lee's got 3 as we're back underway.
This is going to be Garcia on the trigger underneath the basket. Gets it down to Lee. Lee has it knocked away, but there's going to be a foul called on Montague.
Nice job by Lee to get Brassfield up in the air a little bit and then attack the rim. I'm surprised Brassfield let Lee get position on him like that.
Second on Brassfield, 16 foul for Montague. He's going to put Lee at the free throw line.
Brassfield is so strong in that low post.
Misses that one. Well, I tell you what, Montague, if they can hang on to win this one, this tightens this race all up again.
Yes, it does. Tell you what, he is 1 for 3.
And he
now
makes
2
that
for
one.
4, so okay.
So now it's 39-32, 7-point lead. Montague, 5:20 left in this one.
Lead now with 4 points here. Look at Shelby coming up with full court press, and Tug's got to tie his shoe.
Tug's got to get the old
blue
hoppers tied up. Huh?
Blue shoe coming out of the fourth quarter.
Right. So Nichols comes in. Pressure defense by Shelby. Now they're going to back it off a little bit. Going to meet him right at midcourt. Trapping type defense. Got to get across the line. They do break it. Get it across to Brassfield.
Break the press by using the pass. Montague does it very effectively on that possession.
Blankstrom over to Nichols to Stein. Stein free throw line back to Nichols. Nichols left corner. Back to Stein up top. Stein now switches hands on the dribble. Gets it over to Blankstrom. Shoots right side. Misses. Atchison's there. Kicks it back out to Nichols and scores! Great assist by Atchison.
And I tell you what, when you need a bucket, go find Tug.
Yeah.
Because he'll give you a bucket. He'll give you a defensive play.
41-32. Shot put up left side. That is going to be Garcia. And Garcia knocks down another three. So it's a 6-point game again, 41-35.
Garcia now with 12 points.
Tug Nichols in the front court. Gets it back up top to Blankstrom. Hook pass over left side. Stein shoots, and he misses. Rebound, Atchison put back. He's going to be fouled. So he'll go to the line shooting two. It looks like it'll be a lead with a foul.
Yeah, a little bit of a long shot, long rebound. Went right to Isaiah, and he goes, thank you. Then, boom, explodes to the rim.
It's a third foul on Lee. Fifth team foul. Atchison back at the free throw line. Getting set to come in for Montague would be number 5. That's Braden Johnston.
We're going to get a full timeout after this free throw.
And hits every part of the rim and falls in. Johnston comes in. He is going to give, we got a timeout.
Yeah, I said that.
Okay. Well.
I love it when you listen to me.
I was waiting for substitutions and all this type of neat stuff, but we do have a timeout. 42-35, Montague on top.
Since you don't listen to me, I get to tell my story real quick.
What's that?
About you being the legend. So last week, Tuesday, John and I,
you've told everybody, haven't you?
I haven't told everybody in the area.
Okay,
no.
All right.
I've told all my friends.
Then will it be official? Everybody in the world will know it then? Okay.
So we meet with the general manager for the Muskegon Risers, the soccer team.
Yeah, Matt Schmidt.
Matt Schmidt, thank you. And we're sitting down, having a wonderful conversation, and he tells the men's indoor team that John Russell and Calvin Singer are going to broadcast these games.
Right.
And their coach goes, John Russell? Yeah, John Russell? John Russell's going to call our games?
Yeah.
That guy's a legend.
A legend in his own mind.
So I had to open the doors up the rest of the day on our tour for the legend. And you are.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing, bud. You are amazing at calling play-by-play.
Thanks.
And we all know it, but you.
Yeah. No, it's just teamwork.
It is teamwork, but you are amazing.
Tell my wife that, would you? 42-35. Atchison at the free throw line. I appreciate that, partner.
You're welcome.
Missed
well deserved.
Glad to have you back in the fold here.
You were cheating on me the other night.
Yeah.
That's okay. You're on loan is all it is.
Yeah. Shot missed. Oh, that's Brassfield battling for it, and he's going to get whistled for a travel. He wanted a tie-up, didn't get it.
Good sportsmanship, though, right there by Shelby. That was Hayes reaching down, helping him up.
So that's going to be Garcia on the trigger way in the backcourt there.
Atchison is 4 for 6 from the free throw line.
Gets it underneath to Lee, leaves it on the give and go. Oh, and a travel. So a turnover to Montague with 4:13 left.
That doesn't make the old ball coach
no,
very happy.
No. He's not thrilled with that, is he?
He's going, this is basic fundamental basketball, boys.
Right.
You dribble before you start traveling, taking off with it.
Blankstrom underneath the basket. He's going to get over to Nichols, and why not? Nichols shoots and scores. Triple from left corner. Boy, Nichols on fire here in the second half, fourth quarter.
The kid has got ice in his veins. That's all it is.
Yeah.
True competitor right there.
And that's what it goes back to when we were talking in the pregame show, playing big games, right? And there's going to be a foul.
Oh, that's on Tug all day long.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't body slammed him. That's an easy call by the official.
Yeah, when you get these guys that play on a big stage for a state championship in any other sport, and they're playing a different sport. That just I'm confident that translates.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not going to be, no crowd's going to be too big. No moment's going to be too big for you. You're going to be able to handle it.
Yep.
Nichols going to set down. Johnson comes in, is also setting down Brassfield. You know what? Nichols is not going to set in. He's just going to talk to Coach Osborne.
And he's going, what, you got 3. I don't need you sitting on the bench here by me in a minute with 5.
Sure.
Keep playing the way you're playing, but just don't get 2 more fouls.
Osborne could play some basketball back in the day.
Great player.
Yeah.
Great player. Never beat Grant, though. Got to get that in there.
Shot put up and made by Hayes. 45-36.
He will have it. If he hears that one,
yeah,
I'll get the look. You got the look the other night at Play Hall. I'll get it if he hears that one.
Second shot is missed. Rebound brought down by Johnston. Outlet to Olsen.
Just be patient.
Gets it back to Stein. Stein across the line. 3:48 left in this one. 45-36. See if Shelby starts work, or Montague starts working on the clock a little bit here.
Otherwise known as delayed a turnover, as I like to call it.
This is Blankstrom, left side. Give and go to Johnston. Johnston, he's going to shoot from the free throw line. It's going to be short. Ball comes out to Hayes.
You do not have the numbers, young man.
Up to Clays. Clays going to pull it back up top. 3:23 left, 45-36.
Nice decision by Clays to wait.
Gets it to Lee. Lee has it poked at by Johnson. Gets it back to Hayes.
Oh, good defense out there by Stein.
Pick and roll, and Hayes back to Lee. Lee set the pick, rolled in, took the pass from Hayes and scored. 45-38 with 3:06 left.
Rick Zulik wanted a timeout. He didn't get it.
And now here's a pass in the front court to Blankstrom all the way back to Stein. 2:54 left. Blankstrom with it left side. 2:51, 45-38 Montague. This is Blankstrom, left side, works it to Stein. Stein is going to drive, puts it up, and scores.
Nice job by Stein. He's got 7 points on the evening. First bucket in the second half.
47-38, 2:34 left. This is Hayes battling to the bucket, and he's going to get it to, he's going to get it back.
Almost a travel, wasn't it?
Yeah. Shot put up by Hayes is going to be short. Oh! We had a Montague player go down. That's Stein.
But he's all right. Just landed a little bit awkwardly.
Yeah.
Owen Rath coming in. Atchison coming in. Sitting down. Olsen's going to sit down.
Foul is going to.
Oh, the foul's going to go on Shelby.
Yeah, it's going to be on Lee. It's going to be the 4th on Lee. And Zulik at one time wanted a timeout. Now Zulik, first of all, he wants an explanation on the foul, I guess.
Nope, he got it, and he's cool. He's good with it.
And now he'll get the timeout.
Yeah.
So 2:23 left in this one, 47-38. Montague Wildcats on top here by 9.
Montague will be back here tomorrow night. The girls.
Yeah.
And the girls take on Ravenna, and then the girls also play at Fremont on Monday night. So, and I have a granddaughter turning 6 on Sunday.
Oh, great.
Arabelle Pranger in kindergarten here, Montague Public.
All right.
She's going to be 6 years old.
6 years. She'll be driving soon.
She will be as fast as I'm growing old, yeah. I've always said, it's great when, because I got buddies who are older and got grandkids, and it's great when your little kids give you a hug, but they've always told me, when your grandkids give you a hug, it's just something more special, and that's really true. I mean, I just, I'm fortunate both my daughters, Ashton and Ariel, to have a great relationship with them. But man, when a little 5-year-old granddaughter gives you a hug, or a 3-year-old in Adeline, it's like, man.
Yeah.
It's something cool.
I can imagine.
Yep, and then you have Addison Pranger, who's the other granddaughter. She's 14. She's just like, hey, what up, old man, or something like that. I'll get a fist bump for.
I've heard people say that they'd love to have had the grandkids first.
Oh, heavens, yes. I know you and your wife did not have kids, but you would have been a great father.
Yeah. Life kind of got in the way of some things there, so we didn't do it.
Yep, and that happens.
Yeah, you make some choices, right?
Yep. Just leave me in your will. That's more for you to leave me in the will then.
Right. Atchison across the line.
I think he double dribbled and got away with it.
Got away with it, yeah. Atchison now feeds it back to Rath. Owen Rath dribbles through traffic, but the ball's on the floor, and they're letting them play. Wow, are they letting them play? Holy smokes, are they letting them play? Ball's still on the floor.
And Tug had it, but he slid out of bounds.
And then you had Osborne trying to call a timeout.
Dave Osborne wants a timeout.
Man.
And here comes Brassfield, exactly who you want on the floor in this situation.
Yeah.
Dave did not get his timeout. He wanted it. Must be he took it back.
I think he was trying to get the timeout and all of that.
Oh, before
travel.
Okay,
yeah.
I got you. Yeah.
That was the wildest scramble that I've seen for no whistle, right?
Yeah. This is West Michigan Conference football out there for a second, man. We have
so.
Bodies all over the place.
Here comes Garcia. This is Garcia with the ball, getting it to Hayes. Hayes, right side, leans in. There's going to be a foul call.
Yeah, Hayes doing a good job to initiate the contact there.
Right.
But I don't know who, 21?
Foul on number 21, Tug.
That's on Tug.
That's 4. 4 on
Remember
Nichols.
Dave told him?
Yeah.
You don't need to be sitting by me with 5.
Right.
Dave's yelling something. We got what?
He wants him to check the foul for something. What's that mean? Shot put up and missed. I think he's trying to say that it wasn't on. He's thinking it's on Brassfield.
Oh, that's what he's thinking.
Yeah. Wow, he didn't win that argument though.
No.
So Hayes misses the first shot and gets the second. 47-39, 146 left.
He's just got a boatload. We got a foul.
Yeah, they're going to call a foul on Clays. He reached in. He was trying to get the tie up, but apparently got a little over aggressive.
And it's going to be, I'll tell you what, it's going to be 1-1 now coming the other way.
That's a third foul on Clays.
Talks to some, there's a chat during the day. Buddies of mine I have coffee with or lunch or,
Right.
A buddy of mine, Tim Plume, says, hey, where are you tonight? I said, Montague, Shelby at Montague. Good game. I says, yeah, I think it is going to be a good game.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be close. And it has been.
Yeah, it's been a dandy, been a typical West Michigan Conference brawl here. Shot put up and made by Stein.
Yeah, 6 points now so far in this contest.
48-39 now, 1:45 left in this one. Second shot's made, and now Dave Osborne wants to call a full timeout. He does. So a 10-point lead for the Montague Wildcats with 1:45 left in this one, Cal.
Yeah, a little bit of breathing room here now for the Montague Wildcats as they do extend this one out to 10. I think what Dave's probably starting to talk to them here about, too, is look for Shelby to kind of jump into that offensive, or look for them to jump into a press, full-court press, or maybe half-court trap. So Dave's trying to make them aware of things that may be coming up here.
Yeah. Well, I do believe that. Now I'm looking at the scoreboard here. You got Clays with 12 and Hayes with 12 for Shelby. And I look over in the Montague side and look at that. You've got Tug with 8 points. You have Stein with 9. You got Atchison with 8 points. You have Blankstrom with 7 points. And you have Brassfield with 8 points. Talk about your balanced scoring, huh?
That's incredible.
Yeah.
That really is. And I know you're going to the casino. You're going to play 8s and 9s all night long with a wild 7.
Yeah. Yeah.
Would that be a hard 7?
That would be a hard 7.
Would that be a hard 7? Okay.
Yeah.
Didn't know I knew my lingo, did you?
Yeah.
Making that up on the fly.
Right.
Dave having a friendly conversation with the official.
Yeah, he is. Not agreeing, but I guess just agree to disagree, right?
Yeah, yep. It's a lot of impressive things about Dave, but keeping his cool under pressure is one of his biggest traits.
This is Hayes driving. A blocking foul is going to be called. I wonder if they're going to call that on Blankstrom.
I think it is on Blankstrom.
Where's he at with fouls?
I have him for 3, but he might be having 4.
It's his third.
That's his
so
third,
you're right.
okay.
So it's going to put Hayes at the free throw line. 10-point lead, but Hayes trying to do something about that here.
How many does Hayes have?
He's got 12. He and Clays both have 12.
He's got all 12 in the second half.
Wow. Make it 13 now. So it's now a 9-point lead, 49-40, 136 left. Looks like Johnston's getting set to check in for Montague. Brassfield will leave.
That's the one guy went out there. And then let's say figure for ball handling maybe.
Maybe. Shot put up and made by Hayes.
Yeah, 14 points. Good for him hitting those free throws.
Back to an 8-point game now. 136 left. Pressure defense. Oh, over the back. Over the back of Nichols is Hayes. And then we have Atchison and Nichols colliding.
Tug saving Atchison from flying into the Shelby bench.
Yeah.
They were all getting their hands up to catch him. Hayes, I think, now has got 4 fouls.
Brassfield, yeah, they're kind of switching offense for defense, aren't they?
Yeah. Brassfield, 8 points. Tug's going to the line, isn't he?
He is.
And Tug is 1 for 2 from the free throw line tonight. He'll make them because he's just a pressure guy.
He's got it.
Avid outdoorsman, loves to deer hunt.
50-41.
Tug does.
Does he?
We were talking deer hunting a little bit before. Yeah.
Second shot's made. 51-41. Back to a 10-point lead with 133 left.
Good man-to-man defense here by Montague, trying to just slow it down a little bit. And then they can't get into their offensive set. Takes a little bit longer to get going.
This is Hayes driving and scoring. Boy, he wouldn't be denied there. And a timeout called by Rick Zulik. So 51-43. Shelby trying to keep this one contested here with 1:18 left. That's the 16th point for Hayes. He's going to lead all scorers, right?
Yes. I think that's about a 30-second timeout, I believe.
Okay.
Oh, no, they're sitting on the bench, so it's got to be a minute timeout.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, plans for the weekend?
I don't think so. I don't know. I never know.
Yep. You're driving tomorrow, right? Probably got to drive Saturday?
I'm driving, yeah. I'm driving tomorrow and Saturday.
Are you? Okay.
Yeah. I got a new route up Rothbury to Fremont, so we did that today. That kind of works out all right if we got a game in Montague. It doesn't work too bad.
Yep.
So
yeah. How's 96 been going to Lansing for your Monday, Wednesday, Friday night runs? Has that been okay? The road?
Yeah, we've had a couple of hairy ones with the snow, but all in all, not so bad.
Adventures of riding with John.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's a reason I drive, and John sleeps.
Yeah, try not to sleep while I drive. That's not a good combination.
Yeah. I remember years ago we were, I think, in Grayling. Yeah. Came out as a sheet of ice, and you were asleep about 2 minutes later. I drove 10 miles an hour all the way home.
I'm glad I slept through that, by the way. This is Tate Stein, and he's going to be fouled. Boy, if he's going to be.
That's Garcia, isn't it?
Okay.
Yeah.
It probably better because otherwise it's going to be, that's the 4th on Garcia. That would have been the 5th on Hayes if they called him. And now Brassfield, again, they're doing that switch for defense for offense. They're getting ready to do it.
Stein at the line, right?
Yeah. Tate Stein, he's got how many? Well, yeah, I could look up there. He's got 9 points.
9, yeah. He's 2 for 2 from the free throw line.
He's almost has his average. He averages about 10 points a game. And he's got it. 10 points. He and Tug, both 10 points for Montague.
Jay Mulder's going, is this game ever going to get done?
That's what he's thinking.
Yeah. I want to go hang out with my family for a little bit.
Second shot's made. Back to a 10-point lead. Boy, Shelby just cannot really sustain, get it back down to under 10. Oh, my goodness. Boy, Lee went down as he ran. As Atchison ran him over.
That's taking a charge.
Yeah.
That's sacrificing your body. That's Calvin single ball right there now.
You can hear the crowd ooh and ah. Atchison looking a little perplexed, like he didn't know.
Oh, yeah, dude, that's you all day long.
Yeah.
Yeah, they set him up perfectly.
Yeah.
And Isaiah was not paying attention, and Isaiah just came flying down, and that defensive guy just stood right there.
Shelby's already lost one player after banging his head on the floor. Dickman went out right at the half, and have not seen him since. He is on the bench, though. So that's a good sign.
I'm just letting you know ahead of time. Okay.
What's that?
The day Montague takes a charge, I might just jump up and down like a schoolgirl.
Right. Okay.
So we're going to get that out of the way here.
All right.
So just kind of let me rant and rave about them taking a charge.
Lee knocks that one down. 53-44, 109 left. And now Brassfield leaves and Johnston comes in.
Look at the rotation on this thing. It's like sideways.
Yeah.
Unless this one's better. Look
at
that.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, it's like crazy.
Missed that one. Atchison tries to rim it off of, off of number 11, Garcia, and it's going to be Montague's ball.
Full court press.
53-44 now. Montague with 107 left. Gets it into Stein, and Stein reach-in foul on Clays.
I got him at least for 3.
Yeah, it's going to be his 4th.
Okay. Here comes Rodney. Rodney's running more from bench to check in than he is on the floor sometimes, I think. Stein on the free throw line. He's at 4 in a row.
All right.
Number 24, take Stein.
So Stein will shoot a couple.
And up and in.
Knocks that one down. 105 left, 54-44. Back to 10-point lead. Brassfield comes in. Johnston comes out.
I think after the game I'm going to stop by Culver's and get me a spicy chicken sandwich, then regret getting it all the way home.
Yeah, shot missed. Oh, put back by Brassfield and he scores. He says, hey, wait a minute here. Defense what? I can score too.
Yeah, I tell you what, I love that. Oh, whoa, wait a minute.
And now going down hard again is, boy, I'll tell you what, Lee's your man.
He fell.
Oh, did he?
He flopped.
But, well.
I think he flopped.
You don't think he took a.
No, I don't think he did. I think he flopped.
But there is going to be a foul on number 30, Atchison.
Brassfield was by him.
Yeah.
And I think he flopped.
He went
now,
down,
the official,
though.
I mean, if you're looking all over, right? So you're
right.
not just staring at one particular thing. You have a zone that you're looking for, so you're watching your zone.
Sure.
And if you see Brassfield there, okay, kind of a thumper.
Actually, it's going to be Atchison, though.
What?
They're going to call Atchison on the foul.
Oh, then, okay. Forget what I said. Because I see Brassfield there, and then I didn't see Atchison in the vicinity.
Right.
He must have been there. How do I not see a 6'7" kid? Anyway.
The thought did occur to me. 56.6 seconds left. Shot is made by Lee. 56-45, and now that switch between Brassfield and Johnston.
You know, my wife's usual thought is, why did I marry him? He used to be skinny, had hair, he was good looking. Now look at him.
Shot missed, Johnson to the rebound. Just as a Stein.
Yeah.
Good Stein, man, avoids a foul there. 49 seconds left, up to 48. They get it in the front court, playing a little out of control. Shelby has it. This is Hayes. Hayes is going to wheel around, gets it in the corner. This is Clays. Shot missed, put back Hayes. No, that one went off fall. Ball battle for Johnson has it. Bodies all over the floor. Good. Lee goes down again. Oh, and Lee goes down again. He got tripped up by his own guy.
Hayes takes Lee down.
I tell you what, Lee is a guy after your heart, and this guy is on the floor all the time.
Who'd they call the foul on? They're going to call on Hayes.
I was watching.
And Hayes actually got 2 fouls. Fouled a Montague guy and fouled his own guy. So Hayes is done for the night.
He's done for the night.
Yep. Stein is back at the line. 5 for 6. I think he missed the last one.
30.3 seconds left in this one. 56-45, Montague.
Tell you what, this last 4 minutes is taking like 40, it seems like.
Yeah, it is.
Dave's going, will that clock ever just stop running?
Knocks that one down. Brassfield for Johnston again. Second shot's missed. Rebound comes down to Lee. Lee outlets to Clays. 25 seconds left. Clays with it up top. Works it over left side to Garcia. Lane opened up a little bit, puts up a shot. It hangs on the rim, will not fall down. And now we have Lee battling for it on the floor. Somehow, again, no whistle. And now we finally get a whistle and a travel. Boy, did they wait to call the travel on Brassfield?
I don't know. The furthest official away made the call.
I guess they're going to call that on Lee. Lee was rolling around at Brassfield. They have been letting him play. They've been letting him roll around on the floor a lot tonight.
Yes, they have.
12 seconds left. This is Atchison, works it over to Stein. Stein in the front court to Johnson. He'll pull it back with 6, and now Stein will hold it. And the Tigers will let him hold it. And this is going to be over with as the Shelby Tigers are handed a defeat by the Montague Wildcats by the score of 57-45, and that really keeps this West Michigan Conference title hunt alive. That was a must-win.
Yes, it was.
For the Montague Wildcats.
If you give me about 1 minute.
All right. I believe the girls' game, like you said, it was going to be Montague and Ravenna, right? I think
tomorrow night.
I think CatchMark's going to do that as well. That will not be us. They're going to put another crew on that one. Getting more and more crews.
Connor and Tate.
Oh, Connor and Tate. Oh, wow. All right. Connor Rath and Tate Stein will be called in there.
Okay.
They're going to replace us here, so.
Just like that, we've been replaced.
I know. It's a fickle world, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Jesse telling us that.
All right, here we go.
With a smile on his face.
Jesse's going, I'm tired of listening to you two clowns.
That's right. All right, what you got for us?
For Shelby, unofficially, Garcia with 12. Oops, Lee's got 6. Garcia 12. Clay's 9. Hayes is going to lead everybody in scoring tonight with 16 points. For Montague in the win, wow, here we go. Olson's got 2. And then we got to go to Owen Rath with 7, all in the first half. Blankstrom 7.
Right.
Brassfield 8. Atchison 9. Nichols 10, and Stein leads them in scoring with 12 points. 9-6 at the end of the first quarter, Shelby. 22-15 at the half, Montague. 32-28 at the end of 3, Montague. And then the final here tonight, 57-45, Montague.
All right, that is going to do it for us for tonight. For my partner, good being back in the saddle with you again here.
Yes, sir. I missed you.
We'll do this again. You too, man.
Yeah.
It was the final score for the final time. It is the Montague Wildcats 57, the Shelby Tigers 45. The Montague Wildcats improved to 3-2 in the league, 4-2 overall. Shelby falls to 3-1 and 4-2. It's going to do it for us. On behalf of Brent Rath, Jesse, Matt, and the gang, have yourself a good night, everybody.